All right, welcome back. We dey continue the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV. We dey stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website. Where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Earlier, now one power headline them will tell us say today we they can't get all the answers them to plenty question where salon people don't they ask on issues them where they happen around the presidency. And now the studio this morning we get the presidential spokesman where the Honorable Alhaji Alpha Khan where they are so this morning for can tell we exactly waiting on they happen around the presidency. Good morning, Honorable.
Good morning, Khadija. Good morning, Mabel. Good morning, all the good people.
All right, that's the presidential spokesman, Honorable Alhaji Alpha Khan. They there this morning for Cantel. We all waiting on they happen around the presidency. Well, if people don't they follow, especially in the social media, plenty thing them don't they happen recently, especially issues we get for do with alleged drug trafficking, where people say they happen at salon and safe. Usai, the international media and local media don't they report say alleged Dutch fugitive don dey na salon for about 6 months. They don't they say I'm very close to His Excellency the President. Some of the pictures that will go viral, they say I'm na New Year's Eve mass where be happen at the president's hometown, and self they say I'm close to the president na in farm, and other allegations say he engaged to the president in gal picking. All of them rumor they also get around the presidency. So we'll get the presidential spokesman this morning where they can clarify some of their rumors then be and tell we exactly how the president done they handle some of the issues there. But before we come into that, Honorable, let's start for talk about the just concluded waka where we see His Excellency the President go to overseas and he come back, I think, a day before yesterday. Wetin na some of the benefits then wey salon people for expect from their waka there?
Thank you very much. The president not the worker for nothing. The president not the salesman of the country. In fact, for me, not the worker enough. Because waiting if what they do is to sell the potential of the country and the aims of the country for making push we go before. And most of it, they do them by sitting behind the desk at State House. You get for go meet the one the way they decide, the one the way they sign the checkbooks. And the president, this last term, first of all, you go Liberia. And that's like a return visit to his brother, President Joseph Duma Baka Sr. But this time they invite him for make he go be a keynote speaker for the Armed Forces Day on the 11th of February. I forget, so we say going on yesterday on the 18th, and somebody come from Liberia for represent the president. So after that, he go Rome. Rome on an invitation. The invitation is what? Nabbing the FAO IFAD Governing Council meeting on the 12th of February, for which he was co-chair. And in it for the day, when is the governing council at the board, will they decide for budgets, will they decide for allocations, will they decide for programs for the year, waiting and get for do. And you know the impact of FAO and IFAD now, it'll help with so much for agriculture and also on food supplies when there are scarcity. So you get for day because they don't make him as a co-chair. They go there. When you come out there, you go attend the African Union conference, annual African Union plenary conference. Now Addis Ababa. That is a given. You get for the day as a head of state of one of the members of the African Union. But most importantly, Naina the chairman for the C10, that is the Committee of 10 African nations, where they advocate and they lobby for Africa forget this permanent seat, not the UN. We don't see sometime last year, around August, when he had been chair of the Security Council. He'll be able to table this motion, and he received an overwhelming endorsement, especially from the representative of the United States, Mrs. Linda Thomas, who confirmed and agreed that term don't reach for let we stop waiting and call the unfair treatment of Africa, the injustice of Africa's representation in the Security Council. And that will receive worldwide acclaim to the extent that even Mrs. Linda Thomas agreed that Africa must have a seat in the United Nations. So that is now the position. So if you get for go to the C10, you get for report to incumbent members of the outcome of that. So it was very important that he went there, and he don't come now. So he don't come, and I think say he don't bring which we expect, the kind of respect and respect and admiration, I would say, for Sierra Leone, the role they play at the international scene, especially within Africa. So for me, it was a successful trip.
And when you begin talk, you make mention, say, for you, you feel, say, the president need for the travel more. And this traveling are one way so many Sierra Leoneans then don't they comment on, say, for them, the president don't they go lots. For them, they're not on the see results. And not to the first time
I know they wait
this,
for the land.
not to the first time this, we don't
That
host
is
you
not
for
true. That is
discuss
totally untrue.
for
For
discuss
say we don't
about
see a
the
lot.
tips
Come on.
of the presidency. So
Well,
as you
maybe
dey disagree,
maybe they
perhaps
don't have
you go
eyes to
just
see.
one for highlights major impacts them with the traveling of the president don't bring come to Sierra Leone.
None of the projects that we run today, especially the support for we energy, the support for we feed salon project, and the support for education, none of one and they will not able for finance if we be sit on at this country, president of no side. Most of the funding where they come now because it don't go out and come. I remind you, and I keep reminding you, although you may think I sound like a broken record, but the fact is the fact. Last year, we see a massive $136 million donation from the Health Global Fund for fight malaria and tuberculosis. That's not nothing. There's the gas-fired station generator where we dip and build now na Kisi. We're worth $499 million. That's not nothing. The OPEC fund, where going go confirm in Vienna last year, I think it was June, the $840 million for investment in the energy and agriculture in Sierra Leone. Above that, there was the JICA hospital, where they commissioned for $16 million. Then the creme de la creme, the MCC, where we hold on the Fed for. Michel Bidot de Panama, when I've been Minister of Information, Minister of Presidential Affairs, I present an Escoroma in government. I don't fetch, I don't go Washington, I don't go come till at the end of the day. We've been get a promise say they will give it, but we dropped the ball. So we lost it. But this time, when President Bill came, it began show right from 2018. See, it passed this MCC scorecard. It passed them consistently from 2018 to 2023, including waiting and call the control of corruption, when a sine qua non condition for let you pass the MCC. And for the first 6 years, we already passed out to the extent that the MCC board award we the MCC compact, where the Congress also don't confirm. It's $480 million. Sorry? It is still coming because they have not told us it's not coming. What does the international news say?
That President Trump stands on US aid to continent in Africa. So,
Well, he didn't say anything specifically about
Honorable,
the
we don't want
MCC.
to argue
No, I
with
don't
you.
want to argue with you either. I
Yes,
don't want to make you pick bones with me. Have you been informed that the MCC not the
let's
camp?
just go to
No, you asked me a
tangibles
question.
then.
It's a specific, this is tangible. We have an offer that we are going to get $480 million on MCC. We have not been informed that it is not coming.
And being somebody who I believe say they follow trends, international news, you know wetin a President Trump stance on the US aid to Africa. Lord just further with you tangibles the way they like.
That is tangible. That is the tangible. That is $480 million promised by the American people, from the American people to Sierra Leone for the energy. They have not told us it's not coming. When they tell me, we go tell you now. But I don't live on innuendos. I don't follow rumors.
They're not rumors.
I am telling you,
Honorable.
for me, it is a rumor because you are making it a rumor. MCC has not been targeted yet. There are specific things that we are targeted. They are US aid. And MCC is not US aid. MCC is an organization on its own that was set up by President George Bush. And this is the one that we have been allocated. We have not been told that it's been cancelled or will not come. So now we don't think about that. Let us don't cross the bridge before we get there. And so I like to deal with tangibles, like you said.
The feasibility study where we don't they go on before President Trump become president again in America, it still they go on.
Yeah, President Trump has been president for about 2 to 3 weeks now.
So that's still they go on as well.
It hasn't stopped in Sierra Leone. The MCC coordination committee is still working in Sierra Leone. They are still following the pre-feasibility and the feasibility. They're working on their plans, and nobody has told them to stop. That is it. These are tangibles you are asking for. So I'm telling you, these are just examples of the things that are coming into this country from the president himself. But for me, I think it is good.
So as you highlight some of the tangibles then we don't come out from His Excellency the President in overseas worker. And I sure say you this alone. You don't know the issues at hand. And if you talk to the ordinary citizen now, he hold the conviction say, yes, President Bio say it worker all over the world for go see how it is showcase salon, how it dey bring goodies them come na the country for development. But again, activities them na the country, like issues of alleged drug trafficking to the extent of a ambassador wey be sent na Guinea right now they're in hot waters. All of them things they are so they damage the same image of the country where the president say na dey go replant. How exactly President Biode feel about them things that already happen at Salon?
When you talk about drugs, it is not specific to Sierra Leone. The drugs are not manufactured in Sierra Leone. If they can, I outside and come out. The images of those countries have not yet been damaged the way you want to say Sierra Leone has been damaged. All this that's being said is that it is alleged that somebody did where they went to Holland for the alleged trafficking. And that is what we know. So the issue of that is with the police. They're working on the investigation. And they don't give a preliminary report. And they don't say that whatever the report is, it will come out and tell us. It is not for me here to speculate. I don't. I learn mathematics. I like concrete things. When I see the evidence, I come out with it. But now the police say they are working on it, so we are giving them the opportunity. They are the competent. They're not the competent people that will do that. We wait for them.
So even though everybody they wait for the police investigation, but how the presidency received the news of all these allegations around issues we get for do with drugs in Sierra Leone, and taking into consideration you begin make mention of him traveling for markets the country. How we receive all of this?
Well, let me tell you something. The president show in commitment to the war against drugs by setting up the emergency committee when we've been inundated with kush in the country. He set up an emergency, a state of emergency, for where we able to deal with this matter, for control the influx and the use of these harmful drugs. So you can't have more commitment than that. And I know that the Ministry of Social Welfare, the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and the Public Health Agency, they're working hard on those things. And of course, the border points, they're working seriously to make sure that these things don't proliferate. They escape. Drugs go to England from other places other than Sierra Leone. Drugs go to the US from other places other than Sierra Leone. Drugs come to Sierra Leone. When we know they were there, the government takes the action to curtail that. So believe me, it is an intractable problem at the moment for the world. It is not just for Sierra Leone, so let's not make it specific for Sierra Leone. Let us make sure that we as a country do we best for join the global fight against this drug disease. So I don't.
I can't go further on the issue of the cocaine and alleged.
You won't be able to
Let
go
me just
further
go
on
back.
the issue of the cocaine because I am not part of the investigating committee.
We just
I don't.
know how the
I
president
don't.
they
The
handle
president
this thing. But
is
let me just
the
go
president.
back.
Don't give a mandate
Let me just
to
go
the
back to the issue of the
committee.
push we begin with, where you say, like how you state the president they don't declare as an emergency, and there was a committee that was set up for looking to all the issues here. Up until now, after months, nobody has heard anything from that committee. What's
But
going
you
on?
see the effects in the streets that, in
Where did they
fact,
go
the
on?
proliferation of the use of kush has reduced, and that is the intention of
They
the.
don't graduate to something else.
The yardstick is that when in the past, before this emergency was set up, you drive along the street, you walk along the street, you'll see youth who are obviously affected by the intake of drugs at that time. It is not as rampant as it was. No, it is. When you disagree, maybe it's from the area you come from. But the area that I come from and the areas that I am from, it's a big country. It's a big country. I cannot say that I have been able to travel everywhere. I can't say that I don't go which side you don't go. Which side me they go. The things that I see is that there is an improvement in the reduction of the use of this, at least in the open level, in the street level. Before, nobody would be hiding the street and eating up. You just see them sleeping on their feet and all that kind of thing. It's not happening now. Where I go, I don't know where you go, but which side me they go and all they can see in there, it's not happening that much. So that is the effect. Now, small by graduate.
If you say it all reduce based on
It they reduce. I don't say it don't reduce.
It
It they reduce.
because you believe say this committee where His Excellency the President be set up, they do their work. I believe say then go they give una a situation report we get statistics. What in are the statistics as we stand now?
Well, I think you should. First of all, you called me here to say, look, can talk about buying, travel, and governance. You didn't mention that. You're going to be asking me about this cocaine and all that. First of all, I don't even smoke cigarettes, so I don't know about those things. Now, if you wanted that kind of information, I think, say, you if you don't invite somebody from the committee for can't tell you that kind of statistics. But what I'm saying is what I see, the perception. Before the perception was rampant. They see the people then, they live on the street, they tin up, they sleep, and all. It's not happening now. So for me,
people where they view this program now, not go expect say they talk on perception before they talk on data.
If you want data, call the people who are responsible for the data.
Speaking for
No. We are not running that committee. We're not running that committee.
But then they brief the president.
They have not yet. When they come and brief the president on that issue.
So from last year,
From
last year, when the president declared this an emergency, he set up a committee for look into these issues. They not ever go brief His Excellency.
Let me give you the information we have. Young people will be they ban these drugs. We not being addicts at the time. Then take them to the rehabilitation center at Hastings. About 120 of them. Then don't recover. They are out. They are now being gainfully employed, either in self-employment or they are learning skills where government help them. Those are 120. Now them may not go through. So those who still did it at the moment, they are undergoing treatment. So it's an ongoing process. And if you really want the data to, you could tell me, say, well, carry data. I don't run that business. I don't. I have to ask questions. And I'm not going to sit on there formulate answers for you. I have to give you facts. If I don't have those facts with me, because I am not with that committee, and the committee is not giving us a daily update, and a periodic update. If you wanted that, you to invite somebody from that committee. There's nothing wrong for you to call somebody from the Ministry of Health for make you tell you that.
They talk for the president.
I am talking for the president.
Say whenever you come to the media,
no, you don't expect me.
Then go want ask you anything around the presidency.
That is not around the presidency. The presidency has delegated this to a committee. When it was with the presidency, when it was a rampant situation, President set up an emergency committee. He handed over all the business of handling that issue to them. So it is not in the presidency. It's been delegated. So the delegates are working. So if you need cogent information about that, call one of them. You have the right to. But why you say that the presidency is no more for camp? The president has a lot of things to do. And these things just are working. They really are working. So, because we believe in delegation, other agencies of government are working. So, when you need that kind of cogent information, ask them.
How serious the presidency took the issue of Omar and also the Sierra ambassador to him? How serious the presidency take them?
Let me tell you how serious the government takes it. The ambassador to Guinea has been recalled.
He's in town. Nobody has seen him.
I can tell you categorically that he's in country.
As we speak.
As I speak.
Who's hiding?
He's in country. He's in Sierra Leone. I spoke with him yesterday. He's here. So,
didn't I ask?
How do I know where he is at the moment?
If
I get for ask outside. If you call me up, how are you? How are things? I talk to you. You don't ask me specifically. Usayude. But he's in the country. Because I called him on his local number.
Perhaps people go to think so if you don't really come to if for dinner the CID then how they help police with investigations.
Really?
That's why we're asking.
Really? Well, how do you know he's not there?
That's why we're asking because
I don't know that. I told you that I spoke with him yesterday. I know he's in country. Okay. I spoke with him. He's somebody I know. He's my friend. I call him for check. How are you? He said, "Oh, don't come."
Did they explain how serious the presidency is?
That is serious, because when they read this rumor, say they catch motorcar belonging to the embassy, not to the ambassador himself, they catch and the vehicle belonging to the embassy, driven by somebody, going into Guinea. They hold that one and they say the alleged drug study. When government here leader, the first thing they did was to recall the ambassador for making come. If you don't come, I'm sure he will report to his bosses sooner or later for say, yes, I don't come. But for say, a government not taken serious. If they're not being taken serious, don't for even record them.
So this...
To record an ambassador is very serious.
This Guinea embassy issue, government aware say na international disgrace happened to the government of President Bio?
It happens with any country.
Let's focus.
No, I say it happens. It happens with any country. No, please look. Idika asked me about international disgrace. It is something that you don't want. I don't want it. You don't want it. But when it happens, you have to handle it. And the government is doing the right thing to handle it. So why do you want for come begin to ask me things now? Will you be an insinuation? Why do I call it a disgrace? It is an alleged crime that's been committed. There are processes to handle that situation, and that's being carried out.
Say international disgrace for the
not
facts.
Ask me for opinion.
For the facts,
ask me for facts.
They see that huge amount of cocaine na the embassy utility vehicle. It is an embarrassment for the Sierra Leone embassy in Guinea. Now make I ask, say, how His Excellency the President feel about such international disgrace?
No, he feel say he get for take action very seriously, and the action he has taken shows to the whole world that this president is serious about the control of narcotics, and even if it is an allegation, he don't withdraw the ambassador. So what else do you want him to do? Where the thing not take place right here in the country? A day outside the own jurisdiction. A day now somebody else is in jurisdiction. They're handling that. It is alleged that an embassy vehicle is involved. they don't handle this matter because the embassy vehicle is, by vicarious responsibility. They say, well, Mr. Ambassador, since now you, the buck stops on, now you did at that place there. Now you will ask for make you return, make you can explain. I know that he has returned in country. I know that I'm sure the Ministry of Foreign Affairs will call him for consultation, as they say, for finding out what's really happened. Who does he know anything about it? We not get chance for talk with her because we didn't know other person's jurisdiction.
You're very well aware, say, the issues of drugs from Salon to Guinea, not to today begin, because even before
No, I'm not aware.
Okay, even before this incident happened, we saw say Guinean authority then load Sierra Leone in a trucks, cow them back, and can left them at the border so they for return to their country. And that issues they been come out from a certain slum area in Guinea, where the Guinean authority then see issues of drug trafficking they happen there. Then tell them the way governments don't get the signal. People they blame His Excellency say na then tell them they for don't begin act fast, especially about Guinea, rather than waiting let it reach to this level, forget this kind international disgrace.
You are throwing your net very wide. The situation with the people that were removed from Guinea was not drug related.
Now that's
And
the
they
Guinea
can, no, the
authorities.
Guinean authorities, for we officially, they say they are living in slum areas and are they crime day and they want to clear the slum areas because they want development areas. We have had situations like that before when they say for clear other slum areas like Susan's Bay, where we try to move people to 6 Mile and all that, when they come back. You do that because there are times when you need the space for other development and where they go. And that is it. It was not really, we were not told that because my kids are with drugs and all, I make them drive them. So I don't want to go beyond what I know, beyond what the official explanation is. You can speculate, you're a journalist. You can assume you're a journalist. You can decide, say, not so you feel, not so you're right. You're welcome to your opinion. But opinions are not facts. Facts are sacred. So I want to keep to the facts. That situation in Guinea that happened the first time was not about drugs. It was about clearing the slums for other development that it follows the Guinean plan for develop this city.
What's gonna be the first response of the president we hear internationally and both locally about the issue of Joshua? According to the Salon police, the picture we didn't see now Omar Sheriff now that person they name na Salonia. What's gonna be the first response of the president?
Is to contact the IG to investigate this matter, and they're doing it. What do you want him to do? Apart from that, the person we to deal with the law. So he called the law enforcers. Look at this matter. Una look and then report to us. They say they have not finished. They're still doing that. We're waiting. I think 2 weeks ago or so. Then get an update. Una all listen to. Myself, I listen to that update. And that's the information I have, which you get, now you get.
The first information we come out from the government through the Ministry of Information via the press release. They say they not sabi this person, president not sabi am. All of a sudden, pictures them come out. So say this person in question, Omar Sheriff, we the IG say that dan this salon government sabi am for that name day. It is very close to His Excellency the President. One question where lots of people only ask, if the president intelligence people them really they do their work, how come such a fugitive for come really close to the presidency?
That nine are the parts of the TORs of the investigation. She's carrying on. The intelligence will answer that. Me no depend the intelligence.
No, but you dey talk for the president.
I'm talking for the president.
And this is a very difficult time talking for the president.
No. It is not. It is not. It is not. You see, we need to be. How long have I been a spokesman now? 20 years, isn't it? For the APC, for President Kuruma, now for President Bill. 20 years. Don't one day hear me, I tell you anything we're not true? No. Because I deal with the facts. I don't deal with speculations. When you speculate, when you invent, I need to get problems. I don't. I work on facts. Now, make nobody no challenge me one day. So now this you talk when I lie. So that's what I keep to. I want to keep my legacy
So the
intact.
question is, how this person Pastor it come very close to the presidency.
Leave that to the investigation. They'll find out.
No,
I wouldn't know.
Honorable.
No, but I wouldn't know
It would be
that.
unfair.
No, it is fair.
Come like a media house.
No, it is fair. It is fair.
Answer all the
No,
questions.
I not come for answer every question. Ask me questions that I can answer. Questions that are factual. You they go ask me how the man passed. I don't say pass. How you came in?
So why you comfortable talking about Kush? But as soon
because
as you count this cocaine issue,
because Kush, we don't know.
You the vex.
No. Oh, come on, please. You don't ever see me vex. Never.
So
Never.
How just
draw things that don't exist. I'm not vex.
So how Omar Sharif get this close?
How do I know Omar Sharif? Why do you ask me those questions?
Because you are here to answer questions about the president.
No. You're not going to ask me, say, anybody where they around the presidency or outside president go. And in fact, this thing that you talk about, they were in a church. The church is a public place. They were in a church. When the president moves, a lot of people move with him. When they go anywhere, a lot of people go with him. So how you they ask how this person came and all that? If this person is an issue, then the people to answer that will be the intelligent. The people
not think say this person an issue?
I say if there is a person that's an issue, I'm not talking about this particular one. I say the people who follow the prayer. There's a lots of people. If there's a person who is an issue, then you need to know about how he got there. They are the intelligence.
So the president don't question the people who are responsible for insecurity or for their intelligence?
If you not question them, this investigation won't go on. The investigation is going on now. Give yourself time. Let the investigation come out. Don't jump across the bridge before you get there. You go broke your foot.
Even though you said the investigation go reveal all of them questions, you will
go answer my questions.
But as it is, based on waiting the international and self locally about this Josh internationally and Omar Sharif locally, is the president worried about his security, taking into consideration this is an international drug lord where the Dutch government defend? Is the president worried that in finding himself in a situation where pictures and videos they to the public, outside Ide and this individual is so close to him?
I'm sure all those questions will be answered by the intelligence and the
this one not got to do with the investigation for reveal how he comes alone and all. And they ask now about the president himself. Is he worried about his security?
You want me to go into his mind now?
That's why you are the spokesman.
No. I am not a psychologist. No, I'm not a psychologist. The president is feeling secure with his security around him. He knows that they are looking after him. They are doing the right things. One situation that is unclear at the moment is say, let the investigation carry on. Let the investigate how it happens. When they find out how that happens, then we will be able to talk about it. But now you are asking me to go into the president's mind.
What's the timeline where the president give people the one way they investigate for get back to him? What's the timeline?
I don't think there was any specific timeline. The police have their own methods. And when it's necessary, they come up with updates. And I am sure that they know that this is a matter that has to be dealt with expeditiously. So they're going to work on them for make them done them in due course, but thoroughly too.
How presidents receive the information when the international media, like the Al Jazeera and others, begin cover these issues extensively, back to back? First, it starts with the ambassador we put in Guinea, the embassy utility vehicle, they found large amounts of cocaine inside there. Now we read the issues of the Black Johnson, who they say both can land there. Then again, the issue of this Omar Sharif, where international media they say for it don't leave salon for at least 6 months. And the president, they suppose for they in charge of everything in the country.
Including who comes in and goes out?
Of
He's
course.
not an immigration officer.
But you get people in there.
Well,
So how exactly President Bill feel about this during time like this, where he's so
I will
busy
tell
say
you.
it rebrand the image of the
I'll
country,
tell you. I'll
but the
tell you.
image of the country internationally is not in a good light.
I'll tell you. Like any Sierra Leonean, you're not happy for everything like that. And President Bill is a Sierra Leonean. You're not happy for everything like that. Now I make you take action. The action you don't take, not the right one. But if you know another action where you feel safe or don't take, tell me. Then I'll go tell them. Or something they listen to. Go tell you. But I think it takes the right action. It take the right action.
People undergo a lot of comparisons. Say we take for example the time when they investigate Lara Telopias. She went home, although not come back, but this particular issue we get to do with drugs. And also Josh in the picture, Omar Sharif Nasalonia. Nobody know hearing nothing like anybody go home while the investigation they go on.
Anybody go home.
Nobody no not on suspension say go wait until this investigation done, because one, then they find out
Who
how
is being
this man come,
investigated?
inside the country, how he go close to the president, we get security
This why I'm not too person
and
and they
all.
investigate.
Who doesn't they investigate?
This one and they investigate an issue.
We involve people.
They
Because you know we
investigate an
just
issue. So you
investigate
wait for them. You know, just go look
investigate an
somebody
issue.
because you see
You know,
there's
there's
an
any
issue
institution
in
like
your
we they look
department,
at
so
or
you go.
anybody.
No, they're investigating an issue, not a person. That's a different
So how
thing.
do they investigate the issue if you're not involved? Nobody.
That is what the detectives are doing. You find out. And they call detection.
So honorable, the question maybe I try for ask. Videos there of people in government, for example, the chief immigration officer, names that don't come of people with all positions. The video where they refer to this Umar Sharif guy, the fet na a nightclub, na Lagunda, chief immigration officer, they all include in the fight. Well, allegedly, in say it be the part the fet. So if the president really serious about these issues, a lot of people be dey expect say if I don't take action, say okay, una step aside first, let the investigation they go on. Now that's maybe the time for ask you.
They are saying that because the chief immigration officer happened for the in a situation which is a public situation and an issue arose. They say and they for that they for tell let's step aside. No. You ask for an investigation. And that's what's going on. When the investigation comes out, that could decide who and who really have anything to say about this issue. I think you really Una they go too fast for go get to the conclusion when they know don't do the investigation.
The reason why
That was a public
the
place. You
reason
see
why
that
we
nightclub.
ask questions
Yeah.
and people, yes, they wait for the investigation, but how long you go wait for investigation? We not get timeline. You don't even know when they will get back to the public say this now the outcome of the investigation, because even the one we get for do with the earlier issue with the top about when at the kush up till now since last year, up till now nobody know hearing from that committee there again.
Yeah, but
And
not
this not
true. I
thing
just
we
tell
don't
you
happen.
information say the committee they work. There are several aspects to the committee.
There is no
There is the
timeline to this
psychosocial. There is the
investigation.
psychosocial. There is the security issue.
This one we
and all
get
that.
for do with this Omar Sharif. There is no timeline to the investigation.
Well, I'm not sure I know about any timeline. I just don't tell you. Say the police they do the investigation, and the last time they gave us an update, they said then they continue with the investigation. They not talk say next week with the camp.
Honorable, how come Omar Sharif gets a Sierra Leonean passport where na Omar Sharif living?
I don't know about that. I don't know that he has a Sierra Leonean passport. You're talking about Umar Sharif, yours, this, that. I don't know.
But now the name down there where the IG say.
Fine, okay. So if the IG tells you that, why ask me? Ask the IG.
So the issue of Sierra Leonean passports, they are the wrong hands.
Is it
Not to
does he have a
today
Sierra
it
Leonean
begin.
passport?
Yes.
I see. Well, ask the IG.
Not to today the issues of Sierra Leone passports, then are the wrong hands. Not to today it begin. And are some of the issues like this where the citizens
Who has a right? Who has a right? Who has a right to Sierra
Hold on,
Leonean
Honorable,
passport?
please.
No, you back ask you.
No,
You say Sierra Leonean
please.
passport. Who has a
Honorable.
right to Sierra Leonean passport?
Honorable, it
You
will
ask
be
yourself ask a
fair.
question.
It will be fair if we get a constructive conversation.
Aren't we? Then I'm wasting my time sitting here.
But it's simple.
Yeah, if you say no, but you ask me a question, I ask you back. You say you see how the question of Sierra Leonean passports. You know the answer. under people's right. I say, who has the right to have a Sierra Leone
But I
passport?
was
Tell me.
about asking you a question.
And I asked
Then
you
you
another question
interrupt
and
me
so
with
no,
another
I didn't
question.
interrupt you. I think that's what use the right words, my dear.
So if
That is not the right word to use.
the issue of Sierra Leone passport for them are the wrong hands, not to today it became. And I issued and the way people they expect say President Bill to the people the way appoints a various position. If I don't really try for tackle am.
When you say not to today, then there be problem. That means it be not the be before even President Bill can not so. It means a recurrent problem. A recurrent problem, they require recurrent solutions. You iterate the solutions. And that is what they are doing now. With Sierra Leonean passports, me get right because I was a Sierra Leonean born here. We also have people who naturalize as Sierra Leoneans. You give them passports.
Now that just do.
How do I know?
How you not
You're
gonna?
asking, why am I going to tell you? Do I work in the immigration department?
But you are working for the
The
president.
president does not
You are
decide.
talking
No,
for the
no.
president.
The
The
president does
president
not
in a brief
decide
farm
who gets
on
a
a
passport.
daily
No.
basis on issues.
Come on, but did he tell you saying I'm 24 hours I sit down with the president? No, I have my office upstairs. When there are issues the president wants me to know about, I go down there and sit down and listen. Then you ask me those questions, I answer you.
Based on waiting the public, we don't see Omar Sharif na the New Year service where the president they attend. We don't see the president in farm. President Bill Sabi Omar Sharif.
How do I know?
Because you are the spokesman of President.
How do I know? Do I have to ask him about this? It's supposed to be that person that's happening? No.
But
See, Omar Sharif, they
Because
see.
you don't
Wait,
go
wait.
to
This question we ask now, wide open question. I didn't have mosque carry pray. Somebody walks in, take a picture, and then I'm there. I for sabi that person.
No, the reason
No,
why
they can't.
ask,
Please, no, wait. I didn't have a
you are
fan.
not President Bill. The president supposed for dinner a safe space where people like that enough of the scene.
The church was
And
safe.
I guess
The
from
church
when
was
these
safe.
incidents happen, President Bill don't follow the international and local news.
The
And
church
you know
is
how
safe.
serious this issue be. And when I must don't get the conversation.
The church
Does
is
he
safe.
know Omar Sharif?
How do I know? I
Because you are
haven't
the
asked him.
spokesperson.
I for ask her if he's sabi.
So you know ever like ask that kind of question.
But why would I? Why would I? Wait, you know,
Because
I'm
it's
going to tell.
serious.
You see, listen. Not ask me question when insinuation. I will not. I not sabi this issue about whether you know this person or that person. How will I know? President Bill knows Omar Sharif. Una wait.
Because if I
When
were
they
the
investigate,
spokesperson, the first question I have to ask, who I see the clip and the video, then when they go social media, was to ask my boss, do you know this person in this picture?
Social
where
media.
they flow close to you.
Social media is another world. I live in the real world. This is.
So now that make we ask,
I live in the real world. The real world
the
is
presidency
the real
not
world
Omar
is that man was in a church. A church is a public place.
one row
Anybody
behind
go
the
there.
president. So close.
The president don't sit down. Then back, you don't know what's in the happen.
So the
there.
presidency don't know Omar Sharif.
How would I say that? How would I say? You see,
You know him?
how do I know if he knows him? No, tell me.
This man,
How am I going to tell you say no,
Honorable
I'm no, no.
Honorable Alpha Khan,
Because
This-
you are the
wait, no.
spokesman.
No, the spokesman not supposed to know everything, not his brain.
The spokesman supposed for the ask some
No,
questions.
no.
when it
You
comes to
don't
the
ask
public.
questions.
Because
You don't
say
ask.
times like
You see, a
this,
spokesman,
questions
it's like my
come.
mouth. When I want to talk, now wait till I want to talk now, they make you come out now. I didn't think I said I'm out. When it comes out, I am the mouth of the president. When it comes out from me, I pick it up. I'm only a transmitter and an amplifier. You understand?
So you know ever
Me
tell
no
you whether
day
you know
inside.
Omar.
Me no day inside the formula that they mix up for that for come about the right with the right information. When it comes out from him, that is my time to take it. It has not come up from him to say, I sabi this man.
Any plans there for let the president address the nation about this issue?
I am sure after the investigation, then he will tell una serious things.
Honorable Alpha Khan,
We will make sense to una.
Honorable Alpha
So
Khan,
waiting you to tell we not make sense.
No, I not tell you nothing yet. I say wait for the investigation. Then I go able to tell you. Then President said go address you. You understand? But if you tell me, say, if I'm able to tell you anything now will make sense to you or me, I will lie to you. I don't know. I am not part of the investigation. Me no day in the intelligence unit. Me no day in the police unit. Then they panel. They will find out and then they will tell us as a public. Follow who know which in they find out. And that is the time people like us will take with it and run.
Honorable Alfakan, normally when the presidents they go na any events, again security them, where they go check the hall, the venue, even before the president come. And the security can so tight that if you don't get business day, you know the goodie. So for the fact that Omar Sharif, they inside this church with the president, one row behind, he stand very close to the president's in daughter, Agnes Bio, when they allege say na a boyfriend, it means say the president sabi Omar Sharif.
And I own extrapolation. The church, na a free place for worship, especially on New Year's Day. Anybody will profess or intend for go pray in a church and get a genuine reason to go in there, you're not going to stop them. So for me, who say I sit down, who say it's in the church na public place.
So because a public place, all man just they go inside
The one day we able to go inside.
without
The one day we
checking,
able to go
without
inside.
no
Of course,
security.
the things that
Honorable,
waiting for check.
any say where the president dey, you not just they go inside like that. Me and you know
check
that.
if you say if you don't get weapon.
No, you get for go there based on invitation.
The church? Me, I no idea. A church?
So
A
how
mosque?
about the farm? Where them they harvest together?
Yeah, farm now. You know, see the man be whole side inside the quarters. When me the quarters, everybody in the village, I don't man the camp. I don't even know them.
You
Because
and the
it's-
president, not to the same people.
They both-
We are talking
God
about
is a human being. He's a farmer. On that day, he was a
honorable,
farmer.
honorable. He is a human. He is
You
a
see, so
human
the
being.
whole- you see,
But
so-
you and the president don't get the same status.
Of course
You
not.
know
Of
how
course not.
security
No,
can
yes,
tight.
of course, the
Where
security
President
was
Bio
tight,
they
but
dey on side.
you see
So
all
if
the
Umar
villagers-
Sharif and President Bio they harvest, it means say President Bio sabi
They know they
Umar
harvest.
Sharif.
Omar Sharif in the court rest behind. The president did before in the court on a different side. That man, I saw the video myself. So not to them they harvest. Everybody, even the villagers, they all go to the court. When me the court rest, when anybody the court rest, you go there, you dey help. That is it.
By your estimation, how close was Omar Sharif in that video? Because you say it was there. How close was he to His Excellency?
Not very close for make I insinuate which he dey insinuate.
So it's still not Sabia.
There were several people in between.
So Lord, just you want for tell people that this morning say with all the evidence they are waiting out, President Bio still not Sabi Omar Sharif.
But how you we go tell this President Bill Sabian? I have told you that I am a spokesman. A spokesman is a mouthpiece. Waiting at one way I talk like I don't talk soon. If you want to repeat what I say, you can take it. But if the president not pull am from himself, say, I sabi this. Me not go grab talk say, you sabi am. How can I? He knows or doesn't know.
That's why I asked earlier if you can get conversation with the president, because being
Of
the
course, I dey get
spokesman,
conversation
it
with the
means you
president.
should be asking
When no matter,
questions.
we call it sub
And they can't
judice.
vulnerable. It means as a spokesman for the president, you for the get conversation then, because you the hearing outside waiting to happen. Now you dey transmit between the people and the president, and you know questions and what don't they come up from where this issue happen. Well, like now an opportunity where the journalists not able to ask the president, but go ask you for answer. We not ever get this conversation about this person.
No,
Omar
no.
Sharif.
No, no,
The
no, no.
president will not ever discuss.
No. We follow the official line when this thing break up and all that. The first thing they say is let they investigate. So for me, I was a parliamentarian, you know. When matter day on the investigation, we call it sub judice. You don't talk about it until
So
they
they
talk.
also they investigate if the president Sabiam.
Everything is on the table.
Or then go for go ask this question if the president sabi this man, if not the president,
Well,
and
well.
you are his spokesman.
No, they're not going to ask the spokesman. If anything, the
So the
police,
investigation
the
goes to cover
IG gets a
President
direct,
Bill.
yeah, the IG and these people,
So
they
the
have a direct
investigation they
contact.
cover the president himself.
I don't know if it's a subject.
Because
of
that's
the-
the one.
I don't know if it's a
Sabiam.
subject. No, come on, man.
But you said the investigation would tell we if
Everything
president sabi
is on the
this man.
table. If the evidence leads to the fact that they give ask president if you know him, I am sure the president they will ask him. Then go ask him. If they go where the evidence
Why
leads
up till
them.
now you not ask him if he's Sabiam? Because
Because I'm
you're
not the
in spokesman.
investigator.
No, you're not in spokesman. You the
That
counsel
does
the
not make
public.
no, I'm a spokesman. I am not his wordsmith. I don't make the words for him.
Alhaji.
I interpret what he says. I pass on what he says. I don't manufacture the words with him.
But you can have a conversation with
Oh
him.
yes, the conversation is easy. It's easy. He reached there. He reached there in the sense that this matter broke. It's gone to the investigators.
Alhaji
So we leave it with
Alfakan.
investigators.
Alhaji Alfakan,
Yes,
for
my
when
dear.
this issue don't come up, names them where don't they come out. Lord, just take the immigration boss for example. And other people around State House, so now all the working at State House, they name them when they come up so far.
Usai they come up.
President Bio don't summon
No, Usai the names that come up. The names that you say come up.
Yeah, say they get close dealings with
Really?
Omar Sharif.
I don't know those names.
Okay, I'm telling you now as a journalist.
Okay, all right.
Based on investigations.
Okay.
So President Bio don't summon them people there to a meeting and ask them critical questions about how Omar Sharif get access for council.
You want President Bio overstep the investigation. You want me to tell you things I don't know. People who you say are mentioned. Well, I don't even know say they mentioned and where they are mentioned. For I tell you if they don't call them, no. We're still all of us just still working for the president at the moment.
For let we get this clear, what's not the scope of work of the one the way they do the investigation?
Can't ask.
What's not the mandate to the president?
That you get first. The police have a media director.
No, now the president get them work for do. So we expect the presidential spokesman for don't be part of the kind of conversation here.
I don't sit. I don't sit. I don't sit. At security meetings. I don't sit at security meetings. It's a security meeting. They go don't give them TORs and don't give them the mandate and don't go with that. It's not been made public to me or anybody else. They know what they're looking for. Why they go set trap, they go and holler. When you go and set trap, you go and holler. The beef go run away. So you gotta make sure, say, you keep your information to yourself and know exactly what you're looking for. So you have a direct line of questioning and approach. You know they grab, they go set trap, they go and holler. The beef they run away.
All right, 9 o'clock at the 10 from studio clock. Alhaji Alfakan. Let's just take this short commercial break. We'll come back. We will still can engage you. More questions about Omar Sharif.
You can't. You will not get anything from me because the investigation is still on. So no, we don't waste time, Panani.
All right.
Ask other things.
Okay.
All right, welcome back. It's still Liejdeck breakfast show on Liberty Online Television, and we still get Honorable Alfakan at the studio, the presidential spokesman. We continue to look at this issue we get to do with Omar Sharif. This investigation where the police they do, it cover the daughter of the president where the public gets information say na girlfriend or they don't engage him, Omar Sharif they don't engage him. The investigation also cover the issue of Agnes Bio.
Maybe you should ask the police. I don't tell you, say, I'm not sabi the mandate. I don't tell you. You know, ask them for me to investigate. And I tell you, say, everything they're on the table. They are looking at it and they'll come back to us.
So what
you
about,
really just they ask me things over and over and over and over that I cannot help you with.
So what about the president? You don't get a conversation with his daughter for say this nothing with the public. You don't get a conversation with and say this person with the defend internationally. If he gets any business with them.
You know, to go between the president and the family. You know, go between the president and the public. Wait, you tell me about the public, I come back to you and tell you. I don't go into family affairs. So I don't know what you talk with your daughter and all that kind of thing. It's really not.
You as Honorable Alfakan and presidential spokesman, you sabi Omar Sharif? You don't ever see him with the president?
Never in my life. Never. Except that picture I see.
You don't ever see him?
Not in my life.
During them 10 the way they are on the presidency?
Not once.
You not be there at church? You not been go the president at team?
No.
When at the farm, you know be there?
You been see the video Usai
the tell president they harvest, me said they harvest.
You been
there? Harvest time. Yes.
You been see Omar Sharif and Agnes beyond that video then they harvest?
I see Omar Sharif surrounded by a lot of people. Or they among a lot of people.
Sabi Agnes?
Of course.
But you've been seeing the video with Omar Sharif?
Yeah, I see Agnes. But I not see her with Omar Sharif. I see Agnes inside the courtroom.
There's another video.
Like everybody else.
There's another video where I believe say you don't see Usai, Agnes, Imamadi, and Omar Sharif make a party Usai flying international stars then from Nigeria for can perform na Agnes in birthday party.
I'm not seeing that there.
You say then they investigate. People that will get any contact or close dealings with Omar Sharif, they get for investigate all of them.
Ask the police. Then they get a mandate. I say they will go where the evidence takes them. Police work on evidence.
Is it
they work on rumor?
Is it possible for let the police call in Agnes for
How
help
do I
them with
know?
information
How do I know? I
about,
said they will go.
about Omar Sharif?
They will go where the evidence takes them. Maybe this kind of information. If you really get some from the police media, then get their own information. Police, they know they talk better. You know that? To be sometimes police have their investigation. I don't even know. So they will not tell me what they are doing.
Why salon people for trust the investigation way then go down for results?
Because
why
now
they for trust them?
because now we institution will get for redress in this country. And you believe in the laws of the country, you're patriotic, you believe in your country. So you for trust within you.
So now that
if you not trust them, who will you trust? The Japanese? The French?
Alhaji, now that the Netherlands, the Dutch government don't request to the Salon government for release this person for go serve in jail term na the Netherlands. How president take this request?
What's the president they requested?
Now that explain the process.
The Attorney General is handling the matter according to the legal outlets of William country. There are processes where they are looking at it.
The last time where the Minister of Information during press briefing, he talked about a situation. Also, he say at some point the Salon government said they ask for the same thing to the Dutch government for release a Sierra Leonean within the Netherlands, where they cause a whole lot of havoc for the Salon government. He say government spend money, the foreign minister could deal with evidence, but the Dutch government by then not been come through for release this person.
Yeah, well, what you hear from the minister now, so really. Now what you hear? Now I miss a ferry.
So in this case, governments go comply with the Dutch authority then?
I don't know. Government, they follow the law. They are laid down laws about extradition. And this extradition, if the Netherlands don't ask, I'm sure they have a right to ask. Government will look now, if it is complying with the laws they will get, and we own extradition reciprocity, we will get with them. So we follow the law. What's in the law say now, they follow. We
And the
don't
process
invent.
they go on now?
I'm sure from the day the Attorney General receives it, I understand it's a facts document. So it takes time to read it and go through it and compare with our own existing laws. The law officers departments difficult place, so difficult me, I know answer for question.
So honorable, with all the resources, the time where the president don't take, they go all over the world for ensure say we don't talk say one for clear the image of Salon internationally do wetin I mood regarding all these issues they got for do with drugs. Wetin I mood.
Well, the drugs, everybody will not be happy. We are not happy about it. But that not the don't enthusiasm. For they go on and still try for project the image of Sierra Leone as a country where people can come and do genuine and legal business. And that's what we are doing. It just show you. It just come back. He was co-chair for the IFAD meeting. He was also co-chair for another meeting between the Minister of Finance of Kuwait and also the director of WFP and all that in Rome and all that. He just came back also from chairing the meeting of the Committee of 10 of the AU, that is the whole of Africa. He is the chairman for the canvassing of the position of the seat for Africa in the UN. If they don't trust him, they don't believe, say, Sierra Leone gets a good name, they're not going to care. We have so many things that have been allocated to us to do, not because they believe, say, they have the pedigree and also the integrity for do that. Yes, I believe the president is still enthusiastic. He's still the carry on for build the image of Sierra Leone. Continue for build the image of Sierra Leone.
So with this messy situation where Sierra Leone they currently internationally in head is still keep them up?
One tree does not make a forest. So one incident like that, no, they killed the image of Sierra Leone. Yes, his head is right up there.
After this whole thing go down, come to an end, the investigation done, the reports done dey out na the public. Wetin are the strategy dem wey president get for use for continue for clean the image of Salon?
Exactly the strategy where they use at the moment to continue for clean this image of Sierra Leone.
The one for the fly?
That's one of it. It's important for do that.
Okay.
For let you go tell your own story. When you let other people tell your own stories, they tell the wrong story. So tell your own story, be there yourself. And not to say president like for fly. Me self, not to every time now they go with it. When you sit in that flask, when I call aeroplane, you the wonder what you do inside it. You pass you see yourself come look yesterday. When I see that the news one plane the land like Canada, it's on over. Just the point of that landing. It happened also in the Potomac about 2 weeks ago. Plane they land almost 5 minutes for land. It crashed with than with other aircraft. So you see the dangers are so high. Nobody know the gap who endanger himself. Now self-sacrifice. Like I said, the president of the country is the salesman of the country. He's the marketer of the country. And because he don't crease it, he go do these are all part of the things for which he swear to the allegiance. He swear for the community self life and everything to the progress of Sierra Leone. So he will take the risk. I don't love flying. No, I'm sure he doesn't love flying. He wants to be on terra firm ground. But because you get to go, no, they can meet you. Which I sit up and say, work for nothing, better pass sit up for nothing.
As it is now, the president don't ever make attempts for know whether Omar Sharif did tongue na Salonia or not.
My dear, that part is the president of Sierra Leone. He gets big head past me. He use big ears past me. He get big eyes past me. Because when I say that, because everybody gives him information. Everyone will send information. All that kind of. It's an open president. You can text them, do anything. You reach out. I am sure that he go don't give instructions to himself. No grab. Go take torchlight. They go look around.
That's what I'm asking.
No, you don't go grab. He go don't give instructions to the committee, and the committee is doing that.
Travel, of course, we know say records for the whether they left Salon and whether they come inside. They don't try for ascertain whether this Omar Sharif still it on.
That is the prerogative, that the job of the police. They are doing that. And they've done that.
Honorable.
You listen to the police IG in first update.
Honorable, for this Dutch fugitive come very close, get access to the president, even they in a love relationship with his daughter. You think the people that will give access to Omar Sharif for come this close, they mislead the president?
I don't know who gave him access.
I know they ask about whether give access.
No, come on. You can't ask me that question. People who do their jobs, they do it to the best of their ability. And not will do it with any intention to make the principle be misled. So I will not take that. I don't believe say that would have been their intention, or whoever brought him close to him. If I bring the Brian Camo, I don't know. We just see person in a picture in a church. You see person in a picture. Now a farm, we say all man, the whole village is around the tune. We did it, and the harvest people they there. Not he was not the only white man in there. There are other people who were there somewhere. Just start the camera this time, picked him up. That kind of thing. See, unfortunately, that's a basic time.
You all the conviction say genuinely all the people that we don't come in contact with Omar Sharif, up to president we don't come in contact with Omar Sharif, genuinely na victim them, na fail for the research,
I don't know.
for know the kind
I
of
don't know.
person.
I have never come in contact with him. I have never seen him physically or even from a distance. I don't even know Satan in this country until I saw those photos. You know, so you can't ask me the question.
So
That's where
the
I was
whole
exactly.
salon government or salon himself na a victim of this person.
How can I say that? How can I say that we allowed ourselves to be victims? No, I can't say that. I say we are victims of this propaganda that came out that showed that there is somebody in the country that the Dutch allowed to leave their country. He was in jail, isn't he? Or in their country.
You see, you know more about
No,
this
no,
man.
that's what they said. No, they said they left him. You said called him a fugitive, didn't you? You say if he's a fugitive, how did he get here? How they left him? For they reach here. So they said get something for explaining.
The Dutch government say he escaped.
All right.
He can't Turkey.
Must be a clever
From
man.
Turkey, he can't salon.
Well, that's it.
And he don't live at least 6 months, although some man saying about 2 years.
That's what the Dutch government
So
says.
with all
So how me go know? I don't tell you say I don't one day know that this man in this country one day in my life until I see that photo.
So with all the scandal they are hanging on the government who you did part of as a presidential spokesman.
It's not a scandal on the government.
It is.
No, it's not a scandal on the government. It's a scandal on the one way they look for. Now in a fugitive. The government is not a scandal. We didn't help him to escape.
But the word now that the Salon government harboring a fugitive.
I see. Unknowingly. Not so.
That is what I was trying to say to you.
Unknowingly. You're gonna say this person not a good person, you keep an eye on.
So now no president will be know this person.
I don't know whether I don't think he knew him or he doesn't know him and all that. Then we wait.
And if you allow yourself a bit, you dare about for tell the people and the exact thing will happen.
Me.
You just say unknowingly.
No, you say a fugitive.
Yes.
A harbor in your country. I say unknowingly.
Yeah, that means we don't know.
If you know, you be know.
I don't know him.
That's fine.
Just like I use no Sabia.
So why ask me?
So with all the scandal,
why ask me if you don't know me? No. Why ask me?
With all the scandal they are hanging on your government.
I don't call it.
How you can describe?
I don't call it a scandal. I call it an issue.
Okay, with all these issues, with all
investigation and the truth will come
out. With all these issues hanging on government, how you can describe this particular moment for President Bio and in government?
President Bio very busy at the moment. He has his feed salon program that he's working on. He get for go look for money for make the agriculture increase. He get for make sure see the Ministry of Trade and Industry continue for put pressure on importers and rice dealers and all that for let the price keep going down. Those are the issues that are on his table at the moment. The matter of fugitives, the matter of people the way they go according to the law is being handled by the police. You don't left fanging them, he delegate them. He's not also a policeman. You know, left and be very busy for this country I go before. Like for now.
But
now,
aware say this particular aware say this issue they move the country backward internationally.
Not really, no. Not really. If you don't take action. He has taken action, and the world knows they want to see you take action. Even in America, they're not able to stop drug peddling.
Soon the president
Even in Europe, they're not able to stop drug peddling. But it doesn't stop the countries. The countries take action against it and try to put things in place to make sure that this is reduced.
How soon President want for CD just settle or this issue we get to do with Omar Sharif? How soon he wants to settle?
As soon as yesterday. I cannot say one make it settle because he's busy with his agenda for the people of Sierra Leone.
If now you farm, then we see Omar Sharif. See him in picture and videos with your daughter. Waiting you for them first to at this stage where the situation is.
Such a escape car inside there. How what I go do? I don't know if you don't come on there already. If you did they still at the go there, the go
So as it stands now,
but you not been there before anyway.
Honorable, as it is now, the police they do the investigation, and I believe say then they look for Omar Sharif. Just like within the Dutch authorities, they don't put a huge bounty for that is see
Is
Omar
that so?
Sharif. Yes.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
I
Even
see.
US, if you ever get the
I know,
information, you
me,
get
I
that
know how
one.
much money you get all. Eh?
So
Yeah, I get us for it.
as it is
They
now,
plant me plazas. That's all I need now. I have a roof over my head. Which I do with Boko money, pass for people.
rumors has it that Omar Sharif don't escape Common Salon.
Is that so? That's the rumor?
Yeah.
I don't deal in rumors.
So reality side,
I don't know. I don't know.
It's still
I
there.
told you I've never seen the person. I don't know where he lives or lived, where he is at the moment, or what he does.
In fact, allegedly also, we don't hear in the public say, even Umar Sharif, a lawyer, they work very close to the presidency.
I don't know who his lawyer is. Who don't know his lawyer? Is he trouble? Why they ask me these things? These are personal things to this man we call Omar Sharif or something. I don't even know him. I don't know his lawyer. I don't know Saide. I don't know what to kind of drive and all that. So, I don't know.
Waiting government they plan for do with the property them where Omar Sharif don't buy na salon.
They say
the
buy
Two
property.
Seasons Resort.
They say buy property now.
Plenty property
I'm hearing it
where
from
in
you.
lawyer na in facilitate and in lawyer they work to
Believe
the
me,
state
now
house.
I read this.
So okay, in normal situation then you don't work in a government for over 20 years. We've known you around these corridors for a very long time. In normal situation then, this person a fugitive, the government of Salon no be know. Now that una don't know. If you buy any property, waiting government supposed for do them property then they.
Fugitive.
Yes.
Fugitive.
Yes, sir.
It is possible money, buy them. Somebody complains, they thief your money, buy them.
But in the final.
Well, let them make a report.
So if he don't want away left the country, he left property the way he don't buy. In normal instances, then waiting normally government can do with them property then they.
The investigation will deal with that. And when that comes, the conclusions will deal with that. But if Nigerian property, they will buy Nigerian property and all that kinds of things. I don't see anything where me could do about that outside of the law.
But if not to say he then in a relationship with the daughter of the president, waiting go get for happen.
I don't know. I don't even know about the relationship. That's what you talk to.
Now today you say
I say I don't live in rumors. I don't.
You don't ever hear this.
I don't believe in rumors. I don't pay attention to them. In fact, some videos I don't watch them. Some I don't listen to. Like the way ask me just not say they make party. I don't know about those things.
Why is everyone scared to talk about Omar Sharif in governments? Because you call Ministry of Information, say then go say all the information will get now don't the give us so.
Is that scared of being truthful?
Then they make it difficult for we journalists to investigate this matter.
Go and ask the people who are the investigators. Why ask the Minister of Information?
They said not forthcoming.
Then wait. They don't tell you, say wait. Wait. I told you, not jump for cross the bridge when no reach there. You go broke your foot.
From when this issue happened, the president don't ever get a conversation with the press secretary, Yusuf Keketoma Sandy.
About what?
About this whole issue.
How do I know?
Because you are the spokesman.
No. When the press secretary meets the president, they meet together. When I meet the president, I meet the president on my own. I know they know what to do. I know they tell the press secretary what to do.
You know ever
why they tell you so.
You know ever hearing names of government official them being very close to this man?
No, categorically no. Tell me no that.
That means that you don't get too much information for serve as a presidential spokesman. Because if they come out to the media,
not rumor.
If they come at the media,
not rumors. The presidential spokesman speaks for the president.
Exactly.
The things the president knows and wants to talk about. I don't go and find out who is on a piece of paper, who they have talked about, and all that. That's not the president's job.
The president don't want to talk about Omar Sharif.
Has he ever spoken to you about it? He has not spoken to me about it. So how can I can You want to make a fabricator? No, sir.
But ideally, as a spokesman,
Eh.
if issues of national interest like this come up, you can ask your boss, say, I got for engage media. The media got for call me on this. What should I be saying?
Tell them that the matter is with the investigators. And that's what the president has told me. The matter, they in the police. Then they investigate. You want me to go prejudice the police, the investigation? I know Sabi, wait till I go prejudice.
Now we take few messages that people
Please take them, take them. I know that then go say all kinds of things, but that is my position. Let them wait. Let the investigation come out, the report come out.
All right. The first, the first one I take now from Facebook. Ronald Beresford, Ignatius George Stone. They say Mr. Spokesman should be reminded that any drugs money will be tracked. So no matter how hard you try to hide or wash the money through laundering, it will be tracked.
Read more messages we don't come at the program. This one from Saidu Kamaran at the YouTube channel. It say we will never stop discussing the issue of cartel group or Omar Sharif.
Abu Mansare na Facebook, they say, Good morning, Liberty TV. Alpha Khan's hands are tied up again. I hope you guys know he's not working for Sierra Leonean but Resobio, and Alpha Khan is one of our leader that is not honest to Sierra Leonean.
Suleiman Kamaran at the YouTube channel. He said the greatest truth is honesty and the greatest falsehood is dishonesty. Never trust a politician. They have no fixed center.
All right, so they look at few more messages. This one they say, Honorable Alpha Khan is a positive asset for Sierra Leone. Once a matter is on investigation, let us wait for the police. It come out from Jibrila Sidiki Kamara from Bay Junction.
This other message has say, can you please ask Honorable if he has seen the video of Agnes and Omar at the launching of her foundation?
All right, more messages. This one they say, can Alpha Kanu compare this drug investigation to the investigation of drugs during EBK era? Remember, someone was jailed. This time around, people are protected.
We look at more messages. This one from Arun Conte. It say, is it that you are limited to the information or just doing sabi talk? Next one gets for tough for some people. Let God save Salon.
All right, the last one we go take, they say ex-police chief Sovola also knows Omar Sharif. They exchange pleasantries in the church. There is a video to that effect. Are they going to call him into question as well?
The final one when we go look at Lamin saying at the YouTube, it says stop this, Mr. Khan. Na Ramadan don't reach soon.
All right, from their messages, and they quickly return to Honorable Alhaji Alpha Khan for the ego responding.
Yeah, somebody say drugs money will be traced. You know, sabi drugs money. So if you know where it is, go trace it. Like you hold up. The other person will say the investigation go delay or something like that. We wait. The issue. The other person talk say me for talk because Ramadan is coming. That's why I'm talking. I mean, I'm Muslim. Now, which I know now they talk about. Ramadan they come. Take me for that. Next one get for Tranga, but not for me.
And if you be all the Quran, for stand by always you don't sin at the program this morning.
Definitely. Definitely. That is the truth that I know. And as I told you, I gave you my references. For 22 to 23 years, I've been a spokesman for both major parties in this country.
And conscience clear, so you don't
ever you don't ever say me, you point something where I don't lie. You've been here.
No, it's coming from you. So
that's what I'm saying. Clear, of course, that's what I'm saying. If me lie, not to me get for talk say I lie. Now people go talk say you don't lie. Even these messages that came, nobody no talk say I lie.
Somebody say they compare the investigation during EBK in time on drugs era and this one.
That one there was evidence. The whole amount. The drugs were held. The plane was held. People were arrested with a smoking gun. This one.
Drugs were held.
Now we hold them, or now Guinea hold them. You see, these are different things. Guinea a jurisdiction on its own.
So
We
why
now they know
why
they
is the
have to give.
government not allowed Guinea for just do the investigation?
They hold them.
Call the
No.
ambassador.
You recall the first thing you do when a diplomat is alleged to have done something that is injurious to the country whose side there, the diplomatic action to take is to withdraw.
Where the head of Chancery now get
To recall, you don't even withdraw. You recall him to make it calm. Make una where they call the head of chancery. Was his name mentioned?
It's still under detention again.
Is that so?
Yes,
The head of chancery?
Yes, please.
I don't know. Was he in the vehicle that was arrested?
So you're not getting nothing for doing
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. Personally, they tell me.
All things
no, because that is Guinea, my dear.
But
I know about Sierra Leone.
Government official.
No. This now government official. You say me no say this. Me no say this way they talk. Say the whole am. Believe me, I believe say na insinuation.
All right, many thanks.
You don't have proof of that.
Many thanks, Honorable.
Nothing would they assume.
Many thanks, Honorable Alhaji Alfakan, who joined me this morning for can give an insight on how His Excellency the President they handle all of the issues they are now, because you said on not call it scandal, all of the issues they are now where they happen about drugs and harboring a Dutch fugitive na salon. Many thanks for joining me this morning. A pleasure for always host you.
Thank you very much. And I hope that next time when you call me, you tell me exactly what you can talk about. When you called me yesterday, and I say, I can't talk about the pine trees.
And
seeing
them around the presidency.
This is an issue. This is an issue. This is an issue that the police is handling. And the police have so many other things they're handling.
So not so like we not be tell you so they can't talk about issues around the presidency. We told you. I made the call and I state them.
It's okay.
All right, thank you, Honorable Alhaji Alfakan.
Thank you, my dear.
For joining me this morning.
Always a pleasure to come and see you.
Princess Pierce produced this edition of the Breakfast Show. Sasao Koma and Dennis Kamara. And then the technician then for this edition of the Breakfast Show. Many thanks to you, the watch. We send you message and also comment on the issues that we'll discuss with Honorable Alhaji Alfakan this morning. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a blessed day.
All right, and till we meet again, may welcome back. That's a good day and continue for watching Liberty Online Television.